All right. So welcome to your Wednesday core practice. And, you know, as a yoga teacher for so many years, I have to tell you that, you know, when you go to, I typically ask my students, what do you want to work on today? And a lot of times people will say core. And it's kind of within the yoga teacher community that when people say that, you're like, oh, because you should always be working your core in your practice, your butt and your core. You should always be working in your practice. But it does make it a little bit more isolated. We can isolate the core in these practices. And the intention is that you can remember how to isolate your core within your yoga flow practices, right? Or your Bikram style, your Bikram classes, things like that. All is core. Today, we're going to do something a little different. And last week we did work in goddess, which was a lot of connectivity through the legs, because, you know, legs and core is connected really, really tightly through the pelvis. And today we're going to work on the cross lateral line, one of my favorite ways to work in the practice. So today we will emphasize cross lateral line, right? And a lot of it, so moving through the middle with an intention of core, okay? And maybe next week I'll offer a cross lateral practice with the intention of really isolating the length of fascia cross laterally, one of my favorite practices. Okay, so here we go. You are gonna start in downward dog, please. Downward dog. So once you're in your downward dog, go ahead and allow yourself whatever movement you need to arrive and center in your practice. Two words that I have been repeating throughout this week because I think that it deserves repeating. It deserves repeating for me so I can remember to remind you too and to remind myself. Good. So as you're arriving into your practice, through your centering, whether it's noticing your breath moving in, noticing your breath moving out, noticing the tightness of your hamstrings or low back, recognizing the joy you feel for being here, for showing up on your mat. All those things. Good. We're going to take several more breaths, several more moments here in your down dog. Everybody looks good. If you've got your video on, I'm just going to take a peek at you and check out your alignment. Looks good. Some of you need to spin your elbow creases more forward now. So really opening up the shoulder girdle. So think about elbow creases and biceps gently rolling forward more. It's going to give you more space in the top of the shoulder. Good, Maria, that's better. Okay. Let's roll forward into your downward facing dog, please. Roll forward, from your downward dog to plank. Let me get my words right. And then once you're in your plank, really push the heels away. And then we're just gonna kind of like lean forward and slightly dip down. So some of you might be dipping pretty far down. You could even find a back bend here if that feels good. But I'm pushing my heels back. I'm not really rolling forward. I'm pushing them back. My belly is in. Good. And I'm gonna come back up into plank and then to downward dog. So do not strain your back here, okay? Because then you'll blame me. So if this feels straining for your back as you roll forward to plank, tighten up the legs, the belly, and then lean down. If this is too much for you, don't go as deep, but put your damn knees down, right? And then if your knees are down, you just pick them up and you push back to plank and downward dog. So can you do that a few more times for me? I want to kind of take a look at you here. Those of you who have your video on. Just looks good, yeah. So you should feel the tightening of the core here, even though you're opening. Good. Let's do two more, everyone. And you can take it really slow. Everyone's plank looks really good. It's a great way for you to really connect with how the plank should feel when you're moving down from plank into another posture, like up dog or locust or whatever you're doing. All right, good. All right, so next time you're in plank, you're just gonna pause. Good, and then we're gonna bring our feet feet together. My toes are together. And then we're going to move our heels over to the right and then over to the left. So they don't have to go very deep. They can just be a little side to side. But can you keep your belly pulling in, and can you use your breath? 2 more, each side. Good. And then you're going to lower your knees down to the earth, and then we're going to come to stand on our knees. Keep your toes turned under. So come to stand on your knees. Good. All right, palms are going to face out. I'll add in some wrist love here. Just make some movements through your wrist. You can make some circle shapes or wonky shapes, whatever feels good to you. Good. My toes are turned under. My belly is in nice and tight. My left arm is going to reach up now. Take a deep breath. As we exhale, we're going to lean to the right. So, you know, like we talked in the very beginning before I turn the recording on, everything you do in yoga is core. So as we side stretch a lot in yoga, you can always make it even more emphasized in core if you want to, by really drawing in, floating ribs to top of hip, right? And giving a little extra oomph for the belly. Lean. 1 more. Good. Push down to rise, nice and slow. Left arm stays up. Big breath here. We're going to take our left arm and make some nice big windmill circles. Good. 1 more time. In the opposite direction, whatever that is for you. Good. Left arm is down, right arm reaches up. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Toes are turned under, belly's pulled in. I'm nice and tight here in the core. I feel long in my low back. I'm leaning to the left now. Lean. Your gaze could be forward, it could be up, it could be down. So I'm pulling my belly in. Now, it's not really trying to flatten out, right? You're not a flat Stanley. Ugh, go a little deeper here. Reach those left fingertips down. You absolutely have some curve in your spine. It would be weird if you didn't. It'd be bad. But I want you to really think if you can make space in the spine. Can you hear that thunder? Everybody pray, cross your fingers, whatever it is your jam is here, that we don't lose power. All right, a little deeper, pull in. All right, belly pulls in slow, come up. As I come up slow, I'm pulling in tighter in my belly. Arm reaches up, take a breath. Windmill. Good. Opposite direction now. Good, and the arm comes down. All right, inhale, arms reach up overhead, nice deep breath. And then as you exhale, your hands are going to come down. Make your way back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. So we'll do that movement pattern as we started with in the beginning of practice, and then we'll flow around and we'll add core, 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 cross lateral connection. Roll forward to plank. Push your heels back. Really engage your legs here. Take a breath. As you exhale, lean down. So I'm keeping my heels pushing back. Remember that I'm not moving forward. I'm keeping my heels pushing back, belly in. Exhale, back to plank. Downward dog. If you don't want to do the downward dog, if you can skip down dog and you want to work a little bit harder without letting go, you can just stay here in plank. And then pushing heels back, lifting chest, belly in, back to plank, back to modified up dog. You can do that. Downward dog is your place of standing in your ground, right? Good. Do 1 more wherever you are. Good. Push the heels back. If you're not pushing the heels back, you're kind of missing some of the core work. My butt is tight here. Good. All right. Everyone meets in down dog. We walk our hands back to our feet. Take a breath and halfway lift here. And exhale, fold down. Fold in a little deeper now. Drop the weight of your head. Take a deep breath in, hold it. Exhale out. Good. Move your shoulders around. Wrist love. Move your wrists. Whatever feels good to you. Good. All right, we're going to inhale and halfway lift and bring our left hand forward. And we're going to take our left foot and step it back a little bit. So my left foot's back. Come up to the middle of my mat. My left foot steps back a little bit. My left hand is forward. And then my right arm is going to reach up. Lean back. Pull the belly in. You can always bring your hand to your low back. That in itself can sometimes release the fascial tissue around the shoulder. Think of moving cross lateral, which will allow you to move deeper in your hip. Good. And this is all core stuff. Pull the belly in tighter. Push the hips back. Good. All right, pull back down. Good. All right, step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall down. Right fingertips step forward, right foot steps back a little bit. You got your feet away from each other, okay? Make sure you're in a pretty wide base here. Lean forward, belly in. Twist to the left. Push against it, my friends. And again, reach up, belly in. My legs are trying to be straight here. Do the best you can. Work it on your back. That actually helps me kind of pull my tailbone longer. Pull it in tight. So a lot of the work is tight in the container. Feel the presence of the container. One more. You won't be sore today. Bring it down. Good. Right foot comes up to the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to rise. Reach up, reach up, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Good. All right, so arms are going to come up overhead, please. Take a deep breath, just reach up. So what I want you to think about here is you're reaching up. You're engaging your legs. I'm pushing my feet down. I'm really reaching up. So my side body here is not here. It's here. I'm actually kind of pushing forward through the pelvis a little bit to lengthen here. And then I reach up through the ribs. Good, deeper. This is great for that nice cut right here in the belly. Even if you enjoy your beverages. Reach up. One more. Exhale, release arms down. Good. All right, soften the knees here a little bit. Inhale, find your chair pose. Pull the belly in. We're going to link all these together through the flow. If you're someone who just loves to get right at it in the beginning without the warming up with what I call kind of the conditioning of the body, well, be patient with me. You're going to get there. It's better. It's more sustainable. Drop a little deeper now. You can. Pull the chin back. Good. Push into the feet. 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Stand up. Big breath. Now, this time as you lift up, you'll push the hips forward and you'll kind of come to this back bend. Open up your heart. Hold the thumbs back. Big breath. One more. Belly in. Good. Exhale. Hands come down by your side. Stand up nice and tall. All right, we're going to do some side stretch, some nice symmetric side stretching here. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. So remember all those cues, really standing in your power. If you did the chaturanga workshop yesterday with me, you probably felt it in your mid-back. And this is going to make you feel better. If you missed it, check the replay. Belly in. All right, I'm going to take my right. I'm going to take my right foot and step it forward. Good. I'm reaching up. I'm going to pick my right foot up. Take a breath. Good. All right. Then I'm going to take my right foot and lean it over to the left. My toes are touching. And then I'm going to lean over to the right. So you can keep your arms up. You can keep your right arm out. You could bring your right hand to your hip. Okay? Whatever makes you feel like you're doing the work you need to do today. All right, so once we're here, I'm trying to pull my left hip more forward. is probably not going to square. It never really squares in my body. But do the best you can. Sorry, I told you I had leftover mashed potatoes for breakfast. It's a bad idea. All right, we're going to take our right toe and we're going to try to lift it up. And then use your belly. So imagine your navel's picking your foot up. You can't do this in a side stretch. Try to do it lifting straight up. Good. Keep going wherever you are. Find where you can do the work. Belly in, push. Shoot. One more. It's hard to do this when I'm looking at myself. Bring it down. All right, arms reach back up overhead. Nice deep breath. Exhale, hands go to the heart. Right knee comes to the chest. Take a deep breath. Pull it in. Let the left leg burn. Squeeze your butt. So I want you to squeeze your butt. Lift up taller. Push the right foot back. Push it back, push it back, push it back. Good. Push. Arms can stay at the heart. Arms can airplane. Arms can reach forward. But whatever you're doing, making sure your tailbone is long. One more breath. Good. All right, right knee comes back to the chest. Give it a hug. Exhale, foot comes down. Good. Separate your feet here. Take them wide. They can be off your mat. Circle shapes. Ooh, there's my hips. One of my favorite sounds. Pop, pop. Good. Swing it around one more time in this direction. Then we'll go the opposite way. Good, nice job. One more time around, please. And then push your hips forward from the top. Inhale, exhale, fold. You can turn your toes in a little bit more if you want. Just come on down. So a couple more breaths here. Check the clock every now and then. Good. One more breath. Good. All right, stamping into your feet. Knees are soft. Come all the way up. My knees are kind of soft here. Reach up. Nice big breath. Reach up. Reach up. Exhale. You can step or jump your feet together. Good. Hands come to your heart. All right. Arms reach up. Let's do chair. Find chair. I'm just going to leave it out, but that'd be silly. So pull the knees back. Your hands can come together. So there's a Jiva Mukti style. If you've ever taken a Jiva Mukti class, where you use warrior one and chair, bringing the outer edge of your hands together. We did this in last night's class a little bit. But you push your outside hands. You push your pinky edge hands together. Push. What that does is it really brightens up this outside line. Any way that you can build more strength, more tone in your arms, you should. One more breath. Inhale, stand up. Push the hands back, pull the belly in, push the hips forward. Take a breath. One more. Good. Stand up nice and tall, hands to heart. Beautiful. All right. Hands to heart. Arms reach up overhead. Nice deep breath. I'm going to take my left foot. Then I'm going to reach it forward. Good. Nice deep breath here. Keep your arms reaching up. Good. Pull the belly in. I want you to connect with how this part of your belly, and this is some psoas work. If you have a weak psoas, these are really, really hard for you, or if you're just disconnected from your psoas, all right? Don't give yourself any help. All right, we're going to move the leg over the body. Good. Square your hips. Good. Take a breath. Good. I want you to practice with the left going up and down, and then we'll add that side stretch in. Belly in. Do not be in a back bend. Keep those front ribs in, please. I can see you. Lean to the left. Oh. Remember your options of arm. Try to pick the toe up. You can even just hover it. If lifting it is so hard, you just want to play with hovering or bouncing it, you can. The longer you can stay in your torso, through your pelvis, the more you're going to connect to your spine and your core. Oh. Let's do two more. Deeper. Deeper. Good. All right. So come back to the center. Left toes are down. Good. Hands can come to the heart. Pull the left knee into your chest. All right. left knee into the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push it back. Let that right leg sink. Squeeze your butt. Arms can stay low. Arms can go behind you. Arms can swing forward. Especially if arms are swinging forward, tailbone's long. Use your breath. Good. Push. Don't let your head go below your heart below your hips. All right, come all the way back up. Knee into the chest. Hug it in. Oh my goodness. Step the foot wide. Good. All right, one more time. Your hands come to the hips. Take a deep breath in, shoulders back. Exhale, side to side. And then circle shapes. Opposite direction now. Good. Push the hips forward. Cross-lateral connection today. Push. Stand up nice and tall. Pull your belly in, soften the knees. Good. We're going to hop our feet together. Good. So I think you're at the back of the mat. So if you're at the back of your mat, stay there. Step to mine. Inhale. Arms reach up overhead. Big breath. Exhale. Swan dive down. Breathe out. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale. Hands come down. Walk forward to plank. Fingers are spread very wide. Push the heart forward and the heels back. Big breath in. One more time. Good. All right, so I'm going to show you a modified side plank. So you can always go to this when we do side plank. If you know modified side plank, great. But it's right knee down and left arm up. So this could be always your modified side plank, and you can play within it when we move into plank. You can practice it now if you want. My right shin is down. You can keep the left leg down. Arm variations. All right? Come back to plank, please. I'd rather you practice half plank and half side plank than a messy one, okay? All right, let's do side plank modified on the left. Knee goes down. Right arm up. Good. Reach the foot up. Think about the variations that work good for you. Try to keep yourself long in the tailbone. Good. One more breath. Don't stick your butt out. Good. Come back to plank, please. Good. All right. So from plank, come back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Come high on your toes. Press your chest back. On your breath out, push the heels down. Push your chest back. One more time. Good. Roll forward to plank. Push the heels back. Drop the hips down. Reach the heart forward. So this is going to be the modification, which isn't really modified. It's hard, isn't it? Push the heels back. You don't want to do this. Knees are down. Back to plank. Downward facing dog. Two more like that. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Inhale, find your heart opener. Exhale, downward, and exhale, back to plank. Downward dog. One more. Plank. Open heart, legs are firm, heels push back, belly in. Plank. Now, chaturanga. Come down halfway, pause. Good. Come all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes, lift your heart. Step your fingertips off your mat, elbows up. Push the belly into the ground. Lift your heart. Drop your right shoulder towards the ground, stretch. One more time. Come back to the center. Lift your heart. Exhale, left shoulder goes down. Take a breath. Good. Come back to the center, lift your heart. Good. Exhale back to downward facing dog. You can push through plank, half plank, whatever feels good to you. Child's. From downward dog, take a breath, come high on your toes. Exhale, heels go down. Good. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to rise. Reach up, big breath. Good. Keep your arms overhead. All right, I feel like I need to turn towards you. All right, so we're going to take our right foot and reach it forward. We're going to step it across our mat. We're going to lean to the right. Take a breath. You've been here before. Go deeper. Pull the left hip forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Good. Let your right leg lift up. Good. Lean to the right. Inhale, stand up. Good. Pull the knee into your chest. Big breath. Exhale, find airplane. So push the foot back, please. Push it way back. Good. Deep breath here. Arms find their home. Good. One more breath. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Pull the knee into the chest. You can use your hands or let your arms reach up overhead. Deep breath here. Good. Now we're going to find eagle. So right leg crosses over the left. Arms are wide. Right arm goes into the left. Eagle. Garuda. Take a breath. Pull the belly in, lengthen the tailbone, drop it a little deeper. Good. Now take your right toes and hover them off the mat. Good. Keep your Garuda arms. Step into your left foot, pull your right knee into your chest. Keep Garuda arms. Push the right foot back again. Good. So this time you're going to bend, you're going to keep your right knee bent. My right knee is bent. I'm going to push my foot up towards the ceiling. Take a breath. And now bring it all the way back up. Damn, you hear that thunder? Reach it up. Good. Release the arms. Right foot comes down. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Nice big breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down. Walk forward to plank. I'm going to move us through this in case we lose connection. Take a breath. Plank. Good. Lower the hips, look up. Push the heels back. Exhale, plank. Side plank to the right. You go full side plank or modified side plank, whatever works for you. Pull the belly in. Inhale, let the left arm come and touch the right wrist. Cross lateral connection. Inhale, reach it up. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, come high on the heels. Exhale, heels go down. Roll forward to plank. Drop your hips, push the heels back with the chest. Belly in tight. Good. Back to plank. Good. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Inhale, come all the way to rise. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Keep your hands lifted, breathe out. Good. We're going to take our left foot and reach it forward. Good. And then we're going to bring it across the mat here. Stay lifted. Take a breath. Pull the hip back. Good. Lift it high. Good. And now lean to the left. Oh my goodness. Remember, you have those arm variations for sure. Good. One more breath. It's hard to talk and do this, my friends. Come back to the center. Woo! Good. Bring the leg back to the center. Take a breath. Lovely. Excuse me. Hands will come down to the heart. Pull the knee into the chest. Find your warrior three. Arms can go forward or arms can go back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Left leg is straight, right leg is straight-ish. One more breath, tailbone long. Inhale, bring it back up overhead, reach up. Woo, good job, very nice. All right, arms go out to a T. The left leg crosses over the right. We'll find Garuda, left arm under left. Good, find your breath. Just follow my guide, you're doing beautifully. Pull the belly in. Sink a little lower. Find your breath. Left toes lift off the mat. Good. Pull the belly in tighter. Stay in Garuda with the left foot reach or left knee reach up. Then keep the knee bent and pull it back. Knee stays bent. Squeeze the butt more. Push. Lift that left foot. Push into the butt. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the center. Reach it up. Good. Let the left foot come down. Let the arms release. Look up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down, walk forward to plank. Good, you're doing great. You're doing great. Take a deep breath here and plank. As you sink the hips down, push the heels back. Push, push, push. Good, belly in tight. Find plank. Side plank to the left. Screw that left shoulder in. Right arm can reach up. Right hand comes to the left wrist. Reach it back up. Bring it back down. Good, one more time. Good, find plank. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and out. Come high on the toes, heels lift. Exhale, heels to the ground. Roll forward to plank. Lower yourself all the way to the belly. Good. All right, so we're gonna walk our toes back and we're gonna make cactus shaped arms here. Cactus shape or goalpost. Lay them down on the ground, bring your chin down. Take a breath here, get long in your front body. So walk the toes back. Oh. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna push the pubic bone down. We're gonna work the core of the back body now. We're gonna lift the elbows up, keep the chin down. And then your next breath out, lift up. Good. Now reach your arms forward. Now bend the elbows back. Now come down all the way. Take a breath. Inhale, elbows lift, hands lift, right? Push the pubic bone down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift up. Extend forward. Breathing in. Exhale, elbows back. Exhale, down. So find your pattern. You have 3 more. Elbows, chest, fingertips reach, elbows bend, bring it down. The pubic bone connected. Elbows, hands lift, chest rolls open, arms extend, elbows bend, squeeze, bring it down. Last one. Lift it up, reach it forward, pull it back, bring it down. Good. Bring your right elbow, keep your right elbow out to the side, like a cactus shape. Bring your left hand under your shoulder and barrel roll over to the right. Your left foot could be behind you, or your leg could be long, or it could be in front of you. Whatever feels good. You're gonna find that twist. And even here, cross lateral connection, right shoulder, cross the midline, scooping around the outside of the hip. Good, one more breath. Come back to the center. Left elbow pulls out to the side. Please keep your left elbow bent. Don't straighten your arm overhead, you'll miss it. Right hand under the shoulder, roll to the left. Right leg could be straight or bent. Good. Push against it a little bit. Keep your belly in, don't let it spill. One more breath. Bring it back down. Good. Hands under shoulders. Turn the toes under. Pull the pubic bone in. So I'm squeezing my butt and pulling my pubic bone in. So I look like I'm kind of inchworming a little bit here. Take a breath in and out. Now inhale, take a breath, hold it. Exhale, push up. Right through plank. Take a breath. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, heels to the ground. Right leg reaches up and back. Bend the knee, roll the hip open. Now straighten the right leg behind you. Hip is still open. Take a breath. Push down into your left hand more. Good. One more breath. Then you're going to roll forward, and we're going to take our right knee, and we're going to come and touch that left elbow. Bring it forward. But when you bring that knee forward, try to keep your right hip from completely rolling underneath you. All right? So we'll bring it back. We'll take it slow. So you roll forward, it's like in a plank, and then you bring the right knee underneath you. Now you don't want to be here, you want to be here. And then bring it back. You can bring the knee up as high as you're able to. Good. 2 more. Good. Bring it back. Good. Step the right foot forward. Good. All right, so keep the back knee lifted. Let the arms reach up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Big breath here. Let your arms cactus shape again. Then let them straighten out. We're going to turn to the right. Push your left heel down towards the ground, even though it doesn't touch. 1 more breath. Find your twist, cross lateral. Belly's in tight. Come back to the center, Anjaneyasana. Big breath. Good. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. Good. Straighten your front leg. Drop your head. Take a deep breath in and out. Slide your right hip kind of underneath you a little bit here. Press your right toe down. Good. Bend your front knee. Step your hands slightly forward. Good. And then the right foot's going to move all the way back to plank. Push it back. Big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the hips. Look forward. Push the heels back. Good. Back to plank. Side plank on the right. 1 more time. Good. Reach it up. Nice big breath. Lift your hips. Let the left arm reach over. Good. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Heels lift. Exhale. Heels down. Left leg rises up. Bend the knee. Roll the hip open. Take a breath. 1 more. Press into that right hand. Straighten the leg. Pull the knee up and in, so you're moving through cheetah, but you're in a plank position. And then the knee comes over to the right. Move it back, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to right side. Bring it up. Knee to right side. 1 more. Good. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Pause. Get your foot where you want it to be. Take a breath. Arms reach up overhead. Nice deep breath in to lift up. Settle your feet in your gaze. Arms up overhead. Good. Pull the belly in. Cactus shape the arms. Straighten the arms out to the side. Turn to the left. Good. Nice deep breath here. Push. Belly in. This rain is beautiful outside. Back to the center. Reach up. Good. Exhale. Hands come down. Beautiful. All right. Bring your hands down to the earth. Pull the belly in. Push the left foot back. Plank. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the hips with the chest. Inhale, back to plank. Good, side plank to the left. Good, reach it up. Find extension. Good. Back to plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale high on the toes. Exhale, heels down. Come down to your knees. Good. Once you're down on your knees, come to stand on your knees. All right, so when we're standing on our knees, bring your hands to your thighs. Roll your shoulders back 2 times. Good. Arms reach up overhead, nice deep breath. Pull the belly in nice and tight. Good, we're gonna lean to the right. Good. Let your right hand come out. Pull the left hip more forward. Pull the chin back. Now bring your right hand slowly all the way over to your left thigh. Push your left hand against your left thigh. Let your left thigh push back. Pull the belly in tighter. Look down over your right shoulder. One more breath. Good. Slowly come back, nice and slow. Reach up, take a breath, clear it out. Integrate your center. Lean to the left. Good. Pull the belly in tight. Let the left arm reach out. Good. Square the hips as best as you can. Slowly bring that right hand all the way over to the left hand to the right thigh. Press your hand into your thigh or wherever you're touching and let the touching push back, right? So you're binding in. Pull the belly in tighter. Look over your left shoulder. Find your breath. Let's slowly, slowly bring it back into the center. Reach up. Good. Exhale, hands come down to your heart, sit on your heels. Bow your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in, we'll hold it at the top. And exhale. One more breath here. Bow your chin to your chest. Very nice. All right, so I want you to come down to your back now. Down to your back. Good. And once you're down on your back, pull the knees to the chest. Give yourself a tight hug here. I want you to smash into your front body with your legs and use the earth to smush down into your low back, your kidneys, right, your sacrum. That lip of sacrum. Move a little side to side. Make some swirling movements with your knees. Now go the opposite way, please. Good. All right, one last little bit of push from the back. Settle your head down, bring your arms down by your side, or you could have your hands underneath your head. You know, having your head slightly up sometimes helps you drop into your pelvis more. For men, that's very, very common. It's like when their head goes down, their hips go up. So if that's the case for you too, something under your head is smart, right? Even it's a little something. All right, so we'll pull the feet slightly up. We'll pull the knees slightly forward. Pull the belly in. Take a breath here. And then we're going to rotate to the right and we'll pause. And you can pause high or low. I'm going to move my arms out a little bit for support. So go as low as you'd like, belly in. Back through the center. And then go to the left. So try to make these kind of smooth. You can keep the knees stacked if that doesn't, pull too much on your hip or SI joint. And back to the center. But that's okay if they're not. But try not to keep your knees too far in. Okay, try to keep them a little further out for a little extra oomph. Keep the belly in the whole time. You'll do several more on each side. If you're going faster, you'll get more in. If you're going slower, you'll get less in, but maybe they might feel better to you. They might feel more intense. Notice what's happening in your body. Once you get both sides equally, we'll finish with another cross-lateral connection, which is more really brain work that we bring into our core practice, okay? Good. So once you've gotten both sides equally, you'll pull your knees into your chest and then extend your legs up towards the ceiling. So those of you who practiced with me before in person, I love this practice. I love this movement here. All right, so my legs are up. Your knees can be bent here. They're bent if you're feeling too much strain in the hamstrings that's pulling your low back. All right, shoulders are under. Arms reach up, dead bug. You can point the toes or flex the feet. I like them pointed. They're not super pointed, but they're pretty tight. My shoulders are right. My shoulders are plugged in over the wrists. Belly is in. Look up, take a breath. Left leg extends forward, right arm moves back. Now, do you see how my left arm and my right leg is stuck? They haven't moved at all. Good. Now they come back to the center, and the opposite goes. Do not be like a marching soldier. I'm not trying to get you to be like a real dead bug, like, ah! That's nothing. So slow. Opposite arm and leg. And then you drag it back to the center. Don't use momentum. Don't cheat yourself. You've shown up. This is the very last little bit. Make it happen. Pull that belly in tight as you elongate. Suck it in as you reach back up. Good. If your knees are bent, that's okay. Keep going. I tell you, if you're having a hard time, it just means you really need this work for cross-lateral connection for your brain. And that's okay. One way that you can make it a little more simple for yourself is look straight up at the ceiling and let your body do the thing, right? Your body will know. Your brain starts to get involved and you're kind of, you're screwed. Good, keep going. I love these. Good, check the clock. Keep going. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. If it's your hip flexors that are doing all the work that are bothering you here, then you need to bend your knees. All right, once you're done, the feet come down to the ground, step them wide apart. Let your arms rest. Take a breath, move your shins side to side, tick-tock. Tick-tock, side to side, please. Side to side. Windshield wiper. Good. And then you'll let your knees stay up, feet on the ground. Walk your feet in towards each other. Then let your feet look at each other. They don't have to touch and the knees go wide. Let your hands come down to your belly, please. Look up at the ceiling. Readjust your spine as needed. Take a deep belly breath so I can see your hands lift your belly, or you feel your hands being lifted by your belly. Do that 2 more times. Oxygen is heat building. Heat building means burn. You want to burn some fat in your belly, you better effing breathe down there. Don't always hold it in. The last one. I love you. Good. Now slowly let your arms release out to the side. Relax into the weight of your head. Open your jaw. Swallow now to relax the muscles of your throat. Move your head gently side to side. Take a deep breath in through your nose and hold it just for a beat. And then exhale it all the way out. Let yourself be here. You're going to simmer here for another few moments. Or you're going to stay longer and stay in Shavasana. Shavasana is our corpse pose. It is the death of the practice. Everything that came before this moment is no longer mattering. It's dead. Be where you are now in this new place, this better place. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. I will hopefully see you tomorrow for a little vinyasa yin practice. If you'd like to stay on after the recording is shut off, you're welcome to do so.